Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Got us a big bottle here. This is Stone Brewing's Citracado Double IPA. This was sent to me by Jason. So Jason, thanks a bunch, my brother, for sending me this beer. Stone does some really tasty beers, guys. As you know, I'm a big fan of theirs, and they just opened up a brewery in Richmond. And hopefully we're going to be able to get a bunch of these beers now that they're doing some brewing here in Virginia. So looking forward to that. And this is probably was available here, but I haven't been to the beer store out there. They don't carry this at Kroger's or the grocery stores here around here. I have to actually go out and see Martin and the guys out there at the Barrel Chest to get these kind of beers, and I haven't been out there in a while. So Jason volunteered. He asked me if I had it, and I said no. He says, "Well, I'll send you one." So he sent me this and another one to review. So Jason, thanks again, my brother. And what I like about Stone, they have a bottled on date, which you can see even when it's sweating like this one is, bottled on 08/04/16. So this was done in August 4th of 2016, and this is October the 4th. So it's 2 months old. So it still should have a lot of what's going on with this beer still left in the bottle. A lot of the stuff they do, they're enjoyed by series, they want you to have in 37 days or less. But a lot of the other ones, 90 days is going to get. And this was at 60 days. So we still got a month. It still should have quite a bit of flavor that it was put in the bottle then. Maybe a little bit is faded, but it still should be rather tasty. So I'm looking forward to this. Once again, Jason, thank you, my friend, my brother, for sending this one to me. Says here the commercial description, this is a 9% too, guys. IB user 90. For 20 years, our passion for brewing and obsession with hops has challenged traditional styles and expectations for beer, so it's only fitting that we commemorate this momentous occasion by crafting a liquid ode to bold brewing that satisfies your hop thirst and pays homage to our flagship San Diego brewery, located on Citracado Parkway, which itself pays homage to the citrus and avocado agriculture history of the region. That's why it's got Citracado. Citracado also teases the two key ingredients of this beer. Citra refers to both the juicy gem of a hop and its citrusy and tropical aromas and flavors. Cado inspired to us utilize wonderful native avocado flower honey. Combine the two and the result pours like silk and abounds with enough hops to match our excitement for reaching this 20-year milestone. We thank you sincerely for the years of support and pledge that we will, as always, strive to live up to the reasons for your loyalty. And anybody that follows Stone knows that the head brewer just left there. Mitch Steele just left there. He's been the head brewer there for a long, long time, and just heard that he's going to open up his own brewery in Atlanta, Georgia. So we wish him well, and I'm sure he is the master of IPAs and hopped up beers. So I'm sure he'll be producing some very tasty stuff here on the East Coast as well as he did when he was at Stone on the West Coast. So, and hopefully the guys at Stone will bring some of their apprentices and guys that helped him brew up to head brewer, and they'll be producing just as tasty beers as they have. And like I said, we got a brewery here in Richmond now. I don't know who the head brewer is going to be there, but hopefully somebody that's probably trained out there with Mitch and be producing the same quality beers here in Virginia. So let's get on with this. This is a double IPA, like I said. The cuisine is barbecue, cheeses and peppery, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp blue, cheddar, stronger cheeses, Gorgonzola, Limburger, and the meat is grilled meat and salmon. Last word is snifter, tulip, oversized wine glass. Got my favorite snifter here today, and not recommended for extended celery. It says you can because it's a 9%, but don't do it. Don't do it. You drink this beer. This is October the 4th. If you drink this beer January the 4th, February, March, it's going to be a lot more maltier than it was in August when it was put in the bottle. It's still going to be good, but it's not going to be as good and hoppy as it is fresh. So, about a half a finger of head on that pour, a rich ruby color on that. Very clear, looks like a filtered beer to me. Very nice. Let's get another one. Very, very citrusy, guys. Wow. Wonderful aroma. Reminds me very much of their Enjoy By series. Not quite the dankness that that series beers has, but very, very piney, very citrusy, grapefruit, pineapple, tropical fruit notes. Nice sweetness to it. Maybe some apples, pears, tangerine, oranges. It smells very, very good. Wow. It's that time. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Jason. Wow. That's delicious, guys. That's an outstanding beer. Other than the dankness, it tastes a lot like the Enjoy By series. A lot of pininess and grapefruit, pineapple, and tropical fruit notes in there. Wow. That's a winner. Plus, it has the bottled on date on the side of it in bright yellow letters, which you can read with the beer in there, whether it's unchilled or chilled. I want to commend those guys for not jumping on that flagship of Enjoy By. And of course they do their Enjoy By, but they still put the bottle on date on that beer. But the Best By and Enjoy By dates that these other breweries are doing suck hind titties for what I'm concerned. It's only for their benefit to give it a longer shelf life. We need the bottle on date, and like Weyerbacher does, they put both. They put the bottle on date in bright blue ink, and then underneath of it they'll put a date that they want you to have it by, depending on the style of beer, whether it'll be a year, 2 or 3 down the road. Usually it's about 2 years. But they make some awfully tasty beers at Weyerbacher too. And I like what they do with putting both dates on there. When it was bottled and when they want you to have it by. 2 thumbs up to those guys for that. Very impressive. I used to think Weyerbacher was kind of a transitional beer company, but they have stepped up to the plate and are producing some very tasty, awesome beers. And with their new dating system, where they're putting that bright blue ink on the bottles, very impressed with those guys. Well, this is all about the Stone Citracado. Very impressed so far. Got enough in there to pour her a glass, and I'm going to sip on this for a little while. It's right out of the fridge, let it warm up a little bit, and we'll come back and see where it is. See you then. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sitting on about 20 minutes or so. Very tasty. Very nice. I'm on the fence between a 9 and a 10 on this one. It's got everything that you really want. It's got the bottled on date. It doesn't have the dankness that the Enjoy By series has, but it's got everything else. It's got the pininess, it's got the grapefruit, it's got the pineapple, it's got the tropical fruit notes, it's got everything. I mean, it really does. Other than the dankness that the Enjoy By series has, this is a pretty tasty beer. And like I said, I'm on the fence between a 9 and a 10. But these guys put a bottle on date on it, and that's a big influence to me. Instead of an Enjoy By date or a Best By or any of that kind of bull crap that a lot of these breweries are putting on the beers now. So, Aroma is just unbelievable. Oh, it's citrusy. I mean, I'm getting pine and grapefruit and pineapple and mango and oranges and apples and pears and apricots and tangerines. It's an outstanding beer, guys. It really, really is. I may go against the grain on this one and give it a better grade than the other guys are doing it. But this is an awesome beer. It is really, really nice. And I don't know what Jason paid for this beer, but I would probably assume this is a $9 to $12 bottle of beer. I may be mistaken on that, but I would think it's being a 9%er. It's somewhere in that range. So it's very nice. And the aroma is just incredible. Wow. I would love to have an unfiltered version of this where they leave all that stuff that they're filtering out, all that pulp and all that juicy stuff that they're actually filtering out and throwing away. So let's do the final jug. We don't want to leave none of that in the glass. Guys, that is so damn tasty. Because it has the bottle on date and it is so outstanding of a beer, I'm going to give it to 10. I am. It is. I was on the fence, but if it had an enjoy by or a best by date on it, I probably wouldn't give it to 10. I'd probably give it to 9. But it's got the bottled on date on it, and it is a very delicious beer. A great example of their 20th anniversary IPA. Very tasty. Very tasty. If you don't like the dankness in the Enjoy By series, this would probably be one you would probably want to pick up. If it's still available, like I said, it's 2 months old now, so you may be lucky enough to find it on the shelf somewhere. Wow, that's delicious. Yeah, guys, it's a 10 for me. It's a 100. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 91, outstanding. It is an outstanding beer, but I think it's better than a 91 for sure. And over to Rate Beer, they say 99 overall, 97 in the style. That's why I'm saying I'm going against the grain. I think it's a little bit better than that. I was on the fence between a 99 and a 100. There's no reason for me not to give it a 100. It's got everything that you want as a hophead lover or a double IPA drinker. Other than the dankness. It don't have the dankness that the Enjoy By series has, but it's got everything else. So if you don't care for that dankness, this may be one you might want to try. So I thought it was awesome, guys. I really did. Jason, thanks again, my brother, for sending it to me. I enjoyed this. It was very, very tasty. And let's go over for our final check-in to Untapped. And they say it's 4.07, which is their A-. They're about in line with what Beer Advocate is saying. I think it's a little better than that. I do. I enjoyed this. If you're, like I said all the time, guys, these guys that post these reviews on Rate Beer and Beer Advocate, and even on Untapped, unless it blows their socks off of their hair back or takes them in the back room and does some dirty deeds with them, they're not impressed. I'm pretty impressed with this. It ain't got to take me in the back room. I judge the beer for what it is and try to give you an honest grade on what I think the beer is. And I think this is a 10 beer. I really do. So, with that being said, if you've had this one from Stone, their 20th anniversary Citracado double IPA, let me know what you think. I thought it was awesome, guys. I really did. Definitely a nice change for me to have a true West Coast beer with all that pungent hop aroma for me, because I'm a hophead. I love that. And have that piney grapefruit, tropical fruit notes, tangerine, oranges, apples, pears, apricots, everything going on in this beer. Very nice. So, if you've had it, let me know what you think. I enjoyed it. Alright guys, come on back tomorrow. Let's see what we can dig out of the fridge. Hopefully we'll get something just as tasty as this. Not sure, but we'll see. Come on back tomorrow. We'll take that walk and see what's in the fridge.